This is attorney Michael Beer, beerlawoffice@gmail.com, 516-569-4107. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. I would first like to thank all of my friends, clients, connections for your wonderful wishes and love and support over the last 2 weeks due to the untimely passing of my dad, a victim of corona. It was most heartfelt to see all of your wonderful wishes and support during this tough time for my family, and I really do appreciate it, and thank you very much for that. But now we're back to work, whatever work is during the time of corona. So some updates on what's happening with the different courts that we handle. New York City Traffic Court, Traffic Violations Bureau, and the DMV remain closed at this time due to the governor's pause. New York State pause closed all non-essential services of the state. So the court remains closed for the time being. That means until at least the end of May at this point. They have been adjourning cases through at least the 15th and continuing and through the end of the month. So if you had a hearing anytime between March 17th and this period of time now in May, that hearing should have been adjourned. If it was not adjourned and you received a suspension notice for that hearing between March 18th and today, please contact us and we can help you in trying to resolve that problem. If you missed a hearing prior to March 18th and were not yet suspended, or if you received a ticket and have not properly answered it and may have received a suspension notice that you're going to be suspended during this time period, the DMV will not impose any new suspensions after March 17th for anybody who missed a date until they reopen. That means that you need to resolve that suspension by the time that they give you, which is a short window after they open. They've been pushing those suspensions ahead. So for example, they were using the end of April as a date, and then they pushed it until March 15th. Now they're pushing it further into the month, early June. So if you have a suspension that's impending, it will not go into effect immediately, but you still want to make sure it's handled properly. And we have some methods and means that we can use now to get you to a position where your suspension will not take effect prior to the date that it is expected to. So again, if you need help with those suspensions, contact us, beerlawoffice@gmail.com or 516-569-4107. With regards to people who were suspended prior to March 17th and had a suspension in effect at the time that the DMV closed for an unanswered or late answered ticket, under some circumstances we can now assist you in getting those suspensions lifted. Even if we get the suspensions lifted, there is still the requirement of a payment of a suspension termination fee, which would require that the client, not the lawyer, because they won't talk to the lawyer, the client would have to reach out to the Department of Motor Vehicles by phone after the court date is set to pay the suspension termination fee. That's $75 or $50 or $75 per ticket to lift that suspension. So again, reach out to us and we can work you through the process of getting that suspension lifted and give you the information how you can pay that suspension termination fee. With regards to hearings that were missed or hearings that were never properly answered and you've received a suspension notice in the mail for a suspension sometime during the month of May or early June, again, we can assist you with that. We can get that suspension terminated prior to its taking effect and arrange a court date for you under most circumstances. So reach out to us for those problems. If you have a new ticket that was issued during this period of time and they've started to issue tickets again, we're seeing a lot of tickets for highly excessive speed, in excess of the speed limit. Like 100 miles an hour and a 50 on the Bell Parkway is a very common thing that's been proposed to us. Call us. We can certainly help you to resolve those tickets, get you a scheduled court date, and assist you in trying to defeat that significant ticket. With regards to tickets issued during this time, there's no moratorium. They're back to writing tickets fairly aggressively at this point. So you want to make sure that your tickets are handled properly. So we're here. We're ready to work with you. We've reopened to try to help you, and thank you for your support, your assistance during this time, and now we're here back to assist you. This is Michael Beer, beerlawoffice@gmail.com, 516-569-4107. Have a safe and productive day. Thank you.